right, hello race fans. Welcome to Homestead, Miami, or as I always seem to call it, Gateway, because for some reason I just have Gateway always on my mind. In fact, when we first created this session, we loaded the Gateway setups for it. Area 51, this is the start of the new season, season opener. We have 30 cars tonight. Excellent turnout for us. We're starting 5th. Yeah, I guarantee you can put it on one of the overlays. Actually, the pit limiter overlay has the tire stuff. So if you turn the pit limiter overlay on, you'll always see tires. I know that because I have it right now set to only come on while I'm in the pits, and I can see my tire temps right now. I think the pit limiter thing is a part of the paid version, yes. All right, once again, drivers, thank you for coming out tonight. We appreciate all of you. Welcome to the new season. Treston, excellent pole. You are free to go sometime between when the pace car pulls off and before the green flag comes out. Drivers, you are to go when the car in front of you goes. If you go before the car in front of you goes and they protest you, you won't like what happens. Yes, I am now race control for Area 51. This is my new attempt this season. I'm going to try and have it be more sometime between now and before green. I didn't like the bunch ups that were happening by waiting until the green flag came out. Everyone was getting too anticipatory. Admittedly, how Chad does it in Elite Racing League, where they do the extra lap at a higher pace speed, is the best way to do it, but it requires a dedicated race control. Someone not in the car. So we're on limited fuel, 80% fuel. Should mean we get 2 pit stops tonight, 122 laps. We want the race to be about an hour. Basically, I just thought I should add more onto like all the stuff I do while driving. You know, streaming plus race control. So this season, we're just using the default iRacing setup. With the changes to the car after the patch, we wanted to see what the default setups were like. And it just makes it easier on me. Don't have to do any testing or anything.
No caution for that?
Boy, I hope I have iRacing cautions enabled. Now that, you know, having seen that something happened and Bill questioning why a caution didn't get called immediately makes, because this is my first time setting up a session. So far, it's all looked right. Matt just got loose on corner exit. Okay, so I was wondering, I saw Robert in the pits and he didn't like immediately come out, so he must have only just had a little bit of damage and didn't want to waste his fast repair. Whoa, Craig. Almost put her on the apron. Lap 20 is when it's going to start getting interesting. So are mine. They're just, my right front is just clipping the red. Oh.
Are the cautions turned on?
I sure hope they are. Have we gone by a car that was sideways on track? So date-wise for this session, I decided I was going to replicate the 2010 IndyCar race here, which I can't remember what date that was, but I picked that date, or the Sunday of that most closely matched it, and then just gave it all the same temperatures that it apparently was. I figured, why not replicate how they drove it? Of course, different car, different setups, so has anyone seen a crash yet that should have brought out a caution, or have they all been spins to the inside wall? It's my assumption. I'm assuming guys are spinning off to the inside wall, hitting the inside wall, which is off track. Basically, they hit here or get loose here, and anything below that line is off track and won't bring out a caution. So unless they ricochet back up on track, well, cars are still passing. If you're like at the very back and you ricochet back out, well, there's no one there, nothing will happen. Until the leaders come by, of course. consistently bad. I am being run down. Nope. He's just been saving them.
Slow car pitting on, slow car pitting.
'99 pitting in.
36 pit. Three-fourths pitting, three-fourths.
15's fitting.
Pitting.
Bidding in.
67 pitting. 40 pit. 42 pitting in.
Car 124 pitting, car 124 pitting.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
What I'm bidding.
Exiting.
Pitting in, pitting in.
Pitting.
Well, I burned the living hell out of my right front. What are you using? Alright, so we're going to be carefuler with our right front this time. The nice thing, we get to actually see tire temps nowadays.
Line 8, missed the slap.
How did Edson get ahead of you?
.905 fitting in.
Now Wagner's just gone. Good for him. No, he pitted at the same time we did. He did 41. Gotcha. Guess we should get our last pit stop set up. Race is going by quick. Of course, I'm sure I just jinxed it. Didn't he spit? He was completely down on the apron when he looped it, right?
How's that not a yellow? Good lord.
Yeah, that's like the third one. I don't think we have cautions on that. Should have been a caution. Holy smoke.
I'm sure I have them on.
He wasn't 90 degrees at a racing line. iRacing didn't go to caution for that reason.
Cautions are on.
Thank you. Yeah, even I saw you down in the apron. I was like, you gonna get by him or what? Four. And then you'll be good to go. Only these last couple laps, just because I had extra fuel.
Pitting in this lap.
Pitting.
Pitting.
36 pitting.
Pitting.
15 pitting in.
99 pitting in.
Box.
boxing. Wonder who that was in front of it. They make a heck of a recovery.
Turn on. Fitting.
accident. Car 124 fitting, car 124 fitting.
Thank you, sir.
Car 11 fitting, car 11 fitting.
Somebody else hit the wall back there.
Good save, Charles. Thank you, sir. Yep. It's only if you keep doing that fuel level, and we won't.
Nine eight hitting the flat. 9-8 hitting this flat.
But don't let him save. 44, 28, 38, 44.
Hey, caution's work.
Go, go, go.
I needed one about 50
I was about to
laps.
pass you. I was good.
Leaders are gonna freeze.
Go
fast,
in,
boys.
get
We're gonna
tires.
catch 'em.
I am gobsmacked. Matt did not come in.
Catch up. If you're on track, catch up.
All right, here we go. Be 22 laps to go when we go green. Matt is the only lead lap car who stayed out. I know. I was like, please, no, okay. Guarantee you. I mean, we're gonna have 22 laps to go. Not with Matt in front. No. But we're on fresh tires, so we will be coming through. Please don't stay out. Go low.
We'll bunch up like we're starting here.
the batteries hurt. Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Dude, I got a black flag for that. What was that?
So did I.
What just
Everybody
happened?
checked up. I was on the bottom just trying to stay out by his way.
Can't do anything for you, man. I'm sorry.
You're real good at that, Edson.
Pick a lane, man. Come on.
I was running straight.
You're running right in the middle of the track every time somebody catches you.
Out and you went down, so I went up. I stayed out everybody else's way. My bad.
As long as that's all of it. No more. No more discussion. I'm just bringing Edson up. Edson's going to end up passing me probably. Should get to him with 10 to go. Question is, can I pass him with 10 to go? Yeah, here comes Edson. Can't.
other. I got the pace car back.
Extra.
Slowing up for the pace car.
There we go.
All right, someone near the back, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, the last guys in the lead lap should go in to get tires because we're with 10 to go. So lapped cars will go to the back, and that'll give those guys the best chance of gaining positions. I think I need to raise my engine noise. It's too quiet. All right, so we're going to go green with 6 to go. We'll have to have a talk with Matt.
You can't go till everyone else goes. That's why I didn't.
That was pretty late.
Leader, you were to go before the green flag comes out.
I mean, I almost got ran over about 4 times. I think whoever was behind me for not.
Your guys' choice.
So I will restate the restart and start rules one more time. The leader is to go after the pace car goes in and before the green flag comes out. Thank you.
Okay, I just interpreted.
And basically that is exactly what that's for, is to prevent us getting so bunched up, someone behind got antsy and went.
Again, big shout out whoever didn't kill me on that restart. It was, yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I just shot to the right. Thankfully, you moved to the left. I had nowhere to go.
They started to go.
I do.
and then
So
never
I will
did.
tell Nick later. I do not do in-race penalties. I am not running that type of admin while also driving the car.
Yep, you're welcome here, Jeff. Situation awareness.
This is where we differ from because basically that I can't even type properly while trying to drive. So it's different when you have dedicated race admin who are just watching the race. It's too bad we'd had a good green flag race up till then.
Oh, you bastard. Good race.
Good steal at the line there, Edson.
Good race, Red. Good job.
Yeah, nice.
Fun racing, Jeff. I think I raced you the entire time.
Nice one there, Edson. Good one, Edson.
Thank you, drivers, for coming out tonight. It was good racing. Sorry we had the couple little cautions right at the end, but otherwise that was clean racing. At least it looked clean from where I was.
3 or 4 years out of the Indy series, come back and get 11th place. I'm proud of that.
Not super speedway, Charles, is it?
No, it's not.
You don't seem that rusty, sir.
That was fun, though. It took me about 3/4 of the race to figure out what line I was supposed to be running.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Good win up there, guys. Good race.
Yeah, where did you end up? Oh, you were 2 laps down. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the goal was an hour-long race. That's what we're always aiming for. All right, let's load back up the replay. Woo! It's loading, I promise. No, that's why during the practice we're in like one of the general chats, but once the race starts, we go into the 4D chat just because at that point we're just talking about avoiding cars and good settings. I know. It caused exactly what I was trying to avoid. Well, at the front, we were actually using more fuel than we thought we'd be. So during the second stint there, we were both Chris and I were dialing it back, trying to save a bit more fuel to try and make absolutely sure we could just map one in the third stint. And even then, we were pretty sure that we were going to have to save a bit. It was surprising how much more fuel we were using up in the clean air at the front, the clean air area up at the front. And then I think Matt went in 1 lap earlier, so we were suddenly realizing that like we could punish him and make him really have to use fuel. So that was the point where we were just sort of sitting there and prepping, making sure that with like 25-ish to go, we were going to be fully good to go. And unfortunately, that's exactly when that caution came out, which threw that right out the window. Yeah, we got really lucky. Matt didn't go in, so we went in for tires. We figured we'd be able to run him down, and we were towards the end there. But then we had the next caution, and Chris got caught on the restart with the lapped cars there. And then the final caution came out just as I think I think Edson was gonna give Matt a good run for his money. I don't know if I had any tires left at that point, but yeah. So and then in the end it worked out anyway because Edson was able to clip him right at the line there and on the last run. So good on Edson. The clean air was always important, but yeah, no, it just seemed to get fast. That's where I say the further through the runs we were going, the more fuel we were using, just because I think the cars were handling better and running faster in that with the clean air and everything. So, no, the car was handling great towards in the final stints there. I mean, we were all that the first stint was the heat stint, and we were all, I think everyone in the entire field was struggling with keeping the car under them and keeping the car still being fast. We were all very slow in the last 10 or so laps of that first stint, that's for sure, because it was still warm out. Cat fur. It was making us question whether the yellows were on. Oh, we couldn't have asked. Yeah, heck yes, we couldn't have asked for a better race from everyone. I mean, it was overall an extremely clean race. We didn't have 14 cautions. It was, and really all the cautions were just in the at the end there. I mean, overall, this was 30 drivers, as you said, half of them new or returning drivers who were like trying to get used to the car or used to interacting with the other drivers, and I think it went excellent. I hope everyone had a great time. I mean, we had a good time running tonight, so I hope everyone else enjoyed it as well. Yeah, got to thank Jim over at 4D Racewear for sponsoring the car at the team. Yeah, unfortunately, Chris didn't have the result he wanted tonight, and Jim got had a fuel snafu and didn't notice he was out of fuel, so that put him 2 laps down. So at least we were able to sneak away with some points here tonight and get the 4D car up at the front. And I mean, everyone started the new season, 30 drivers. We all came out. It was a great field tonight, great race tonight. I'm happy to everyone who's joined. Everyone is watching. I mean, both of you guys at Green White Checkers doing the broadcast for us. Glad to be back. Hope this is going to be a good and enjoyable season to the end. I always struggle for finding. Thank you. Both of you guys stay safe. All right. Let's find some of those weren't cautions. Hey, I said focus on crashes. Aha. All right, so there's our first obvious one. Robert gets loose. He's 45 degrees, not sideways. And then now he's off track. To the wall. He's coming back out, but he's pointed forward. Never going to be, even if there was cars racing by, wouldn't be a caution. Whoa, just a little brush. Ooh, whoa. Exact same thing. So that's Everett did same thing. Went off track at a 45, not sideways. So not a caution. Now he's off track, and now he's pointed forward. Even if he came back out onto the track, iRacing would have no trouble with that. That's just iRacing being iRacing. It's how the code works, basically. It needs to rely on certain factors to try and make a caution happen. To realize what is a caution, because you don't want a caution happening when it was just someone going to the inside to go around a car, you know, that type of stuff. So there things are, is the car sideways? Oh, kept her straight. Just doing my post race. Whoop. Okay, yeah, what did happen? So, still on track at a 45. Now he's off track, spinning like a madman with cars going by. But iRacing doesn't care because that's off track. Oh, she's not happy though. Good on him. So exact same thing. That's why that wasn't an automated caution. Ooh, ooh.
Didn't throw the caution for that reason.
Somebody else hit the wall back.
Haven't seen it yet. So same thing. He went off track at a 45. Now he's backwards. If he kicked out, no. He was on the right.
Bottom, just trying to stay out by his wife.
Ooh, ooh.
I was running
But ahead.
straight.
You're running right in the middle of the track every time somebody.
Ooh, ooh. Here we go. There's our. Oof, oof.
Brother.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, so this is the checkup from Matt. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ugh.
You can't go till everyone else goes. That's why them goes. That's why them.
All right, there we are. All right. I hope everyone enjoyed the race. That was the first race of the season for Area 51. There we are. Okay. I hope everyone enjoyed. I'm going to head out. Till later. Thanks for joining.